everybody, it's Chloe Baggins.
And I am Bushido.
Bushido?
That's right.
Well, that's right.
It's Mr. Bushido. To all of you.
It looked like you did a heart shape there.
To all of you.
That was funny. Switching it up, I see.
I've got to. Gotta keep it a little fresh.
A little too funky fresh for me, personally.
It's going to be a t-shirt one day. Anyway, welcome back. And today we have a movie review that is actually one of Baggins' favorite movies. So, today, she's going to take the lead. And the movie is?
Chef on Netflix with... It's written, produced, directed, and starring Jon Favreau. God bless Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau, he's like a national treasure. He's like right up there with Jeff Goldblum, I think.
After talking to all of my clients, they strongly believe Jon Favreau single-handedly saved the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
I mean, it seems like whatever the project he's involved in, whether it's Marvel Universe, resurrecting Star Wars, or even like a simple feel-good movie like Chef, it's really quality stuff. And you just get sucked into the characters and the story. And what's really cool here is that Jon Favreau is the main protagonist. And you can't help but cheer for the guy.
He is a great guy. So, what is Chef about? It is about a guy who is a chef, but he's just this normal guy. He's a dad. He has an ex-wife.
Who he's not sure if he still loves or not.
But he claims he doesn't. And so it all starts when he gets, what is it called? When they critiqued.
Food critic, a famous food critic walks in and critiques the menu at the restaurant he's working in, but he's not feeling so passionate about the food. And the critic notices that and
there's a menu.
Oh man.
Bungholio.
Introduces Jon Favreau's character to Twitter, apparently.
By his son, his 10-year-old son.
Yeah.
And this is around the time. This movie came out in 2014. Let's talk about some of the actors who are in the Marvel Universe that he's friends with that just jumped in on this movie, even if it was for brief seconds. So Robert Downey Jr. plays his ex-wife's ex-husband.
Very like eccentric, just like aloof, just very extra type of guy.
Marvin literally is Tony Stark.
Oh yeah, like he's in like straight Tony Stark mode. Yeah, minus Stark Industries.
He's loaded. He has a secretary. He's kind of a playboy.
Very witty, very quick on Jon Favreau. Yeah, it was hilarious. And he was only there for like, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's a very short scene, but it's hilarious.
But like, it's so well done. It sticks out in your mind when you refer back to the movie. You're like, man, that scene where he was in was really funny. It was really good.
Iron Man and
Happy Hogan. Back together again.
Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, is in, and she plays Molly, his side piece, so to speak.
Yeah, that tells him, hey, look, you're really not happy here. You need to go do something else. That's like that was her purpose, like in the world, was to be like, look, you're here working, you're cooking, but you're not loving what you cook. You got to do something else. And that was cool.
You're slacking as a dad, you're slacking as a chef, you're slacking as a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So you need to get back on the straight and narrow is basically what she says.
And that was her role, and she fulfilled that. And that was like it. That was it. She never showed up again.
I thought it was a good role.
Yeah.
He totally turns her on with pasta.
Oh man. Can we just please talk about the insane amount of like
food porn?
Ludicrous food porn imagery in this movie. Oh my God.
We can talk about that when we talk about your favorite parts.
Oh yeah, I have one favorite scene.
I'm still going on about the characters. So we also have Bobby Cannavale. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Who plays the stepdad in Ant-Man.
The very lovable stepdad in Ant-Man.
Yes. And those are some of my favorite Marvel movies, but we'll get to that a whole another day. But it's really cool to see all these characters coming together. Some other notable names that we really enjoyed seeing were John Leguizamo.
Oh man, John Leguizamo is just, he played like that best friend so well. It's like if you're stuck at a crossroads in life and if you don't know if you should go left or right and you go right, tell John Leguizamo, he's like, hey, you know what, Poppy, I'm gonna quit this and I'm gonna be right there with you, man. I'm gonna have your back through all of it. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I got your back, man. You need a John Leguizamo. I love this character.
My favorite part was when Percy the son they're in the food truck after he decides that they're gonna make a food truck and he's gonna sell all these Cubano sandwiches. Cuban sandwiches are not one of my favorites, but if you love a Cuban sandwich, they looked amazing on this movie. Like, oh my god, I want to go try a Cuban sandwich again. Maybe the one I had was just bad.
I've had them in Miami, man. They are as sexy as they made them in this movie. Right?
Sexy.
That's how you describe the food in this movie, is just sexy. It's like, oh my god. Yeah. Like, dude, calm down, man. I still got my pants on. Calm down. It's crazy, the food porn.
They're traveling from Miami to New Orleans. And he's getting kind of tired. He grabs the cornstarch and sprinkles it down his pants. And Percy's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm putting cornstarch on the huevos.
Yeah, because he's driving late. He's going to chafe. And you don't have a bathroom, so you gotta do your toiletry somehow when you're on the go, and you got a mission to fulfill.
Dad, Martin's putting cornstarch on his balls. Oh, give me some of that.
That was funny. That was funny.
And it shows a really good just bonding experience.
The chemistry was just
Percy,
because most of the movie takes place in the truck. It's like almost the truck itself was its own character, and because the movie it's a road trip movie essentially. So if the chemistry with the people that you're watching on this road trip are not there, the whole movie fails. I don't care what it's about.
Oh no, this was fantastic.
Man, you are in it. It's like you're one of the line chefs on the line cook in the show.
I totally want to be part of the road trip.
Oh man,
I love this movie. So just some other characters that if you guys are really into Dustin Hoffman, he's in this movie. Sofia Vergara plays the ex-wife. Apparently,
love interest.
Yeah. Bushido here loves Sofia Vergara, and I just found this out last night. She's on my ultimate top 10. We also have Oliver Platt. Yeah, who doesn't love Oliver Platt, man? I loved him in Three Musketeers. That's 90s right there. So, if you like any of these actors, it's just cool seeing them all together for this comedy, it's kind of a rom-com. Yeah, because there is this subplot of Jon Favreau and Sofia Vergara, rekindling that their relationship and their marriage. And what's really cool is throughout the movie, she's very supportive of Jon Favreau. Like she's not a naggy ex-wife. Yeah, she's like really supportive. She wants him to find his passion again. And once he finds his passion again, he realizes what's really important in his life. And it was cool. It's a very cathartic. The whole food truck became like this symbol of catharsis for Jon Favreau's character. And I love that. How can you not cheer for a lovable main character of realizing, what he's been missing in life and finding his true purpose? That's something everybody can relate to. It's heartwarming, it's funny, the music is fantastic. Yeah, it's all Cuban flavor because that's the inspiration for the food truck. Yeah. So when we first watched this movie in 2014, when it first came out on Netflix, there was a scene in particular that this guy liked. Go ahead and talk about it. Oh my God. I had never seen such pornographic grilled cheese in my life. He was like rubbing the toast on the butter. Like, first of all, I love grilled cheese. Who the hell doesn't love grilled cheese sandwiches? But then you have this like beyond explicit, just like sensory overload. You can taste it in your mouth, pornographic cooking scene with like the most perfect grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh my God, I was sold at that because I had never heard of the movie when we first watched it. I'm like, oh my God, that is the sexiest grilled cheese sandwich I've ever seen in my life. Like if I try to make that in real life, it's not going to work that way. That's how perfect this grilled cheese sandwich was.
So we had to go look for grilled cheese sandwiches after this. Needless to say, it was not
Oh my God.
and the experience you were hoping for. Do you remember?
I do remember. Oh my God, it's the sexiest grilled cheese sandwich I've ever seen. Oh my God.
You're still getting
It's one of the best love scenes in all of movies.
the love scene.
Oh my God.
The bread.
If we ever do a top 10 list of the best love scenes in cinema, the freaking grilled cheese sex scene in Chef is going to be like number 4 for me.
I don't think you can say that word.
Yeah, you can.
They're
Yeah.
gonna flag us.
What?
Sex. You said the
Oh
S
man,
word.
it is that had me. You had me at naked grilled cheese.
Naked grilled
God bless you,
cheese.
Jon Favreau.
So
It's like he knew, we got to have this really crazy grilled cheese sandwich scene because everybody loves grilled cheese sandwich.
yeah. Are you good?
I'm good. I'm done.
So based on that experience, what do you rate this movie?
I give this movie a very happy, very enjoyable 8 out of 10 Bagginses. This was great. I wish it was a little bit longer. That's my only criticism. It's like once Jon Favreau, I feel like the road trip could have gone on a little bit longer. Like there should have been another adventure somewhere. Like they go to New Orleans and they go to Texas and then all of a sudden they're back home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like once Jon Favreau finally figured out what he wanted to do, they went to this food truck festival and the critic, Oliver Platt's like, hey, I want to go in and be a partner with you. It just ends. And I feel like there should have been like a little bit more after that part,
Maybe like 10 minutes.
Something. Yeah, I just felt like once everything fell into place for everybody, it just cut the credits. So for me, that's my only negative. But for like being a buddy, father-son, semi-rom-com road trip movie, a very enjoyable, had a great time, 8 out of 10 Baggins.
So I agree. Most movies are never long enough. And that's usually what happens is movies get cut short because they run out of time, or maybe they just got tired and just didn't know how to end it and conclude it properly.
Yeah, maybe Marvel stuff came up. They're like, hey, we got to cut this short.
Yeah. So because of that, I rate this movie a 9 out of 10 Baggins.
Yeah, you love this movie. This is like one of your favorites.
Movie. Every time I watch it on Netflix, I ask myself, how do I not own this glorious little piece of heaven? Jon Favreau is just so adorable.
Yeah.
I love him. I love John Leguizamo.
Yeah, John Leguizamo. They were really great pairing of the personalities with those two.
John Leguizamo is always really great in the movies he's in.
Yeah, I love
He's
John
funny.
Leguizamo.
So, that's what we think. Have you guys seen this movie yet? It's a little bit older, but it's still...
It holds up well because there's no special effects. It's a character-driven movie, and I think the characters are written so well and so relatable. It's hard to not enjoy the movie. I call it a feel-good movie. Like I have a handful of feel-good movies. Like if you're having a bad day, put one of these movies on. This officially went into that list. There's only like 5 movies on that list. And this is definitely a feel-good movie to kind of bring your spirits up. Yeah, we'll do a video on that one day.
We can do our top 5.
Feel-good movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
So, thanks for joining us for this lovely movie review. What did you guys think if you've seen Chef? What is your feedback? Did you get as turned on by the grilled cheese as Bushido did here?
Man.
Were you suddenly inspired to cook like me, who never cooks? Leave your comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to us. Hit the bell so you guys are alerted when we post new things. Give a shout out to the Bushido.
Man, that was a sexy grilled cheese sandwich.
You're supposed to do your thing. And the Baggins. Make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Here is our handle. And...
Oh, I'm still on the grilled cheese sandwich. Man, that's the grilled cheese just messing my lines up.
So...
Be good to yourself and those around you. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Cook that sexy grilled cheese sandwich with the woman and man you love. And no matter what, be excellent. to each other.
And Wakanda forever.
And ever.